Oh, welcome back to Monster Train. Oh god. The intros, they're just spiraling out of control now. We're approaching ground zero. That's okay. I know what the first question you're gonna ask me. Hey, what time is it? Oh, I got terrible news for you. It's 4 a.m., dude. It's actually like we're closing on 4:15. It's a late night episode, to say the least. I had my appointment today, as I mentioned in the last episode. It went fine. The doctor said he used one of those mirror things to look in my nose, and they said, you have small nostrils. And that was basically the end of the appointment. So, yeah, I woke up early for that. Great news. Anyway, we're playing Soul Guard today. Figured I'd hit you with a little continuation on what's been continuation on the story, since I mentioned in the last episode was early because of a doctor's appointment today. Give you a little follow-up because I've had this basically I've had a congestion issue for the last like 7 years of my life, so I finally saw a specialist and he went, yeah, nose small. I have to do a follow-up appointment and like get my head scanned, but you know. Anyway, time to play Monster Train, shall we? Anything else I want to tell you today? Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's begin, shall we? We are against Soulsucker Talos, Curse Fell, Chase Seraph, Flash Freeze, Whiplash, Ice Storm. You know, it's Exile Stygian default melting. Stygian Melting is the clan combo to do infinites, however, less so with Exile Stygian. I think we can still give it a shot. But we don't have anything that makes me go, oh yeah, we can do something cool off of this in our starter here. We'll probably just play Frostbite plan, although into Chase Seraph, is it bad? Nah, it's fine. I imagine. Take Tempered Talisman here. Even though it's not great, it only affects 3 cards, but the thing is, Drop Cage is only going to work if I play with... I guess I could maybe make Drop Cage work. If I play Drop Cage with 2 Drip Falls, hypothetically, I would need to get 2 Drip Falls, or I could just get 1 and then duplicate it. And then I could get, assuming I set up top 4, I could get like probably 6 Dazed onto Seraph at least. But then I have to lean into that, and I feel like I'd rather just take the +3 damage on Ice Storm right now and turn Ice Storm from a card that is bad into a card that is good for us in the next combats. Put it like this, right? Drop Cage is a card that you take with Seraph in mind, and Talisman is a card, or sorry, Relic, that you take with short term in mind. I like to play this game for the short term, because if you snowball, you can usually cheat past Seraph in some way. So that's what I'm going to do here. Your mileage may vary. The other important thing to note about that, and the big reason... So, 2 other pieces that go into that decision is A, if I don't see any drip falls, then the Drop Cage is obviously worthless. There's nothing else I can see. And B, taking Tempered Talisman for the short term means that I can take Cold Channel with a little more certainty. A lot goes into that decision. Mostly it's just, what if I miss and I get ruined by no drip fall, right? I take Titan Channel because I'm not confident in my Frostbite's ability to carry where I am now. And it's messy. It gets to be messy. I took this trial also because Soul Guard doesn't attack, so the spikes don't matter that much, and Soul Guard is everything for us here. They matter a little bit, mind you, but not much. Collector here is an interesting one. Let me put these down. So you're at 5. I should be drawing Ice Storm or Flash Freeze. I think I'm okay to greed. Ice Storm I play on this floor. And it should be okay. Let's see. Okay. This is... We get to have each of the dregs hit here. It's actually worth playing a dreg up here because I'm going to draw 2 Whiplashes over the next few turns. I'll put this here. I can keep this guy alive and he's going to be doing 19 damage. Unless both Lick Lashes are at the bottom of the deck, in which case, less good. There they are. Yeah, definitely want to keep my Soul Guard alive a little longer. Oh no, he's not going to get to stay alive because he's going to die. Because he swings. Yeah, okay. It's fine. We should draw back into Ice Storm and then I don't have to worry about this 5-1. If I do have to worry about this 5-1, I don't have to worry about the 5-1. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna stack up Frostbite on the boss so that even in our worst cases we should still be fine. Like, it looks tough, but it's not that bad. Just play the foregone powers. Yeah, there you go. Take 0. Solid. 0 plus the trial there. We take those. We have a very strong Frostbite foundation here. It would not be a bad idea for me to grab another spell. Basically take Ice Tornado here for Soul Guard. Flash Freeze number 3 is okay. We have plenty of Frostbite though. I'm gonna take nothing here. I think I'm just gonna take nothing. Ice Tornado, I don't like Ice Tornado. Oh, there's Dripfall. So it would have been fine for me to take Dripfall, or take the Drop Cage, because then we have Dripfall and everything's fine. But I would be a little scared regardless. I might still take Dripfall. It's just nice to drop an enemy with Frostbite and make them take another round of it. It's still a good choice here. I think so. So now, the best unit to go with Frostbite Soul Guard in my opinion is Siren of the Sea. Very fortunate, the Stygian banner is with the Steel Shop here. Damn, this is really good if we get Siren of the Sea. Ah, too bad. There's a multi-strike in there. Now, unfortunately for me, I don't think I can justify playing Cold Kalia with multi-strike here. As fun as it sounds, it's just not right. Let's discuss why it's not right. Because we have a Frostbite plan. A very clear and well-defined Frostbite plan here. But if I take this Cold Kalia, where's she going? She's gonna go behind Soul Guard, or she's gonna go behind another tank that I play. And she's not able to kill backline before they hit with Quick. But at the same time, she's not scaling any sort of health or anything like that to make use of the Frostbite that Soul Guard's gonna put out. It's Shark, for sure. 100%. I find that we're gonna look for Endless. I can even roll. I have so much money. What the hell? Got the Collector and the Money Trial. We take those. Nothing to multi-strike, unfortunately, but look at that. Beauty. So bosses are not a problem for the foreseeable future with this Shark. He should do all the heavy lifting. And he's Endless, so I can take this trial. Basically, we want to have a tank behind Soul Guard that's scaling, but I also need to then have a plan to kill the heavies, right? So it's not just scale Soul Guard, or scale a tank behind Soul Guard and win. I need to answer both of the questions. Because we also don't have a way to bring Soul Guard back if he dies, or extend his life, I suppose, is the better way to put it. However you look at it, this one's kind of weird. I want that Shark to die. I feel like with Frostbite Soul Guard I do mostly struggle with how am I gonna kill the heavies. It's a tough question to answer. I need to probably pick up Crystallis or Crit Builder. I probably just have to answer with 3 spells, basically. Damn, he dies here. Wild. Frostbite Shark. Look at that. This boss also only does 4 damage. Man, Frostbite Shark actually soloed that combat. Am I calling him Frostbite Shark and not Hot Shark? What's wrong with me? Okay. So you got Ice Tornado, Titan's Gratitude, Flash Freeze. Ice Tornado is basically 69 damage to the heavies because the backline will be killed by the Shark. Or We can take... Okay, well, I accidentally clicked on Titan's Gratitude. I was going to talk about each of them, and we were going to discuss the merits of both because I wasn't sure which one was better, but I accidentally clicked, so Titan's Gratitude it is. It's fine. What I was going to say is Ice Tornado is going to do better in the short term, but over time, because it just has to take -1s, it's going to start to fall off, where I can just give Titan's Gratitude a +10, and it's going... If I give it 2 +10s, it kills every frontliner. Is that real? You give this an extra... No, it'll do 140, which is not every frontliner, but it'll knock them low enough. I don't want any of these. Siren of the Sea. Okay. We have all the units we need now, I just need upgrades. If I could have only gotten that multi-strike right now. I could duplicate the shark, actually. What if my plan is Frostbite? It's really bad in the Seraph, though. I can't have my heavy plan be Frostbite, because it's just going to get chunked out. Incant armor 2, and then we just look for multi-strike for her. My incants are pretty weak right now, is a big problem. Could make her big. Now we just make the shark tiny. This means that I don't have to take space and I can throw him down with Soul Guard, which is really good too. That's insane. That's a really good unit. Wow. That's so good. I could ×5 that and that would kill Chase Seraph, I think. Just fill bottom floor with sharks and then fill middle floor with sharks. Huh. What if my Seraph plan is just to duplicate a lot of sharks? I'll get back to you on that one. This is Days Talos. I'm not that worried about Days Talos. So one big thing that this deck needs right now is actual incant triggers. Big problem. I don't incant very much at all. It's okay, we're just gonna go ahead and set up to kill Talos off of that. I mostly have... No, the real thing I have to answer is how am I killing these? Like, how do I stop this from locking me down here? Right now, it's just fine because of the units in the deck, and the Frostbite is enough, but eventually this Frostbite's gonna fall off and then we're stuck. And by eventually, I mean next floor. Unless our next floor is something nice, but... What are the odds of that? Play these here. You can get a little more damage off in the very least. Yeah, it's just heavies. I need to take some spells to kill them is all. Bosses will die to Frostbite. Even Chase Seraph should get overwhelmed by our Frostbite output. And backline dies to Shark. So... Looking alright. I don't want to Titan's Gratitude this because I want the extra damage here. I recognize as well I could drop Talos, but it's not that big of a deal. We're actually, like, either way we're fine. We have plenty of Frostbite to kill Talos off of. I'm confident. Yeah. Cool. Alright, good fight, good fight. Probably the first thing to remove from this deck is Whiplash. Card's really unplayable. These are not what I was hoping to see here. I really wanted to see Ancient Synergy. Yeah, these are all bad. This is a skip. That's a shame. Legion of Wax I don't need. I don't need any of these. Okay. Alright. We'll probably take draw here. More draw, more foregone powers. It's fine. We've kept the deck relatively small. 26 cards here is pretty good. I think I go left here. Although I'm gonna end up missing all the magic shops if I go left here. I should go right. I should just go right and then grab some -1s. A +10 for Ice Storm would also be good. Take a Flash Freeze down to 0 cost. There's nothing to +20 and consume on, unfortunately. I just need +10s. That's a real shame. guess I could do plus 20 consume and then remove consume. Like 2 energy. It's worse than 2 plus 10s by a lot. Because it makes it cost more. But it's what we can buy here. 2 energy nuke. I guess the question becomes, what else am I playing? I'm hurting myself because I won't be able to play Train Stewards, basically. Ah, this really sucks that this was no plus 10s. I need to go to the steel shop in the next floor, so we won't have a chance until after the 5th floor. Yeah, we'll take the flash freezes down to 0 for sure. Yeah, I really don't like this. I'm gonna do it. I think I need to. It's gross, but desperate times and such. We could have had a really good reform build, except for the part where I have no reforms here. Take cold channel 2. Like, if I just had more reforms, we would be very happy. Damage trials I'm very happy to take because the shark is endless and he takes the majority of the damage from killing the backline. And, oh yeah, and the damage trial means that this Absolver dies. Huh. Interesting. Worth noting here that it's probably right to, if you can believe it, I think I want to Wicklash the shark. Because he should die next round anyway, and then he just comes back. The burnout doesn't carry over though. He'll just have that 10 damage. Pretty sure the burnout doesn't carry over. If it does, I will, you know, save scum, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm almost certain that it doesn't. 12 and 15. I want to play a Train Steward and have it die, but I can't. Does he come back with 10 damage on him? If nothing else, he comes back at full health. Yeah, he does. That's right. It does work that way. He'll die at the end of next round, so I'll get a fresh shark if I do this again, I believe. Seems fine. And you're dead. Guess I'll put it here. This is a real struggle. It's gonna become more and more of a problem as we get further on. Hopefully, basically, if I lose this run, you can very easily go, yep. And the problem here was, I should have picked Ice Tornado from that first card pack. And it's not necessarily incorrect. I should have picked that Ice Tornado. From this position, it's a little awkward. Because now we're going to have to do things like juggle these units around with Flash Freeze, which is weird. Should have given that guy the plus 10. I have to use Drip Fall and then juggle the enemies, which is strange, I think. But I guess as long as we're alive, who cares? Just do this. You can see that problem that I'm having as well, though. There's two main problems here, which is not enough incanting and not enough ways to kill heavies. These problems are very similar, because if I could incant this top floor enough, I would start killing heavies with the Siren. But we're not. Unnamed Tome doesn't do much for us. Guardian Stone's fine, but it doesn't add a ton. Frenzied Swarm is bad. I'm going to skip. I need to take something to incant off of here, I think. These are not what I was hoping to see. I could take Subsuming Blade, and maybe with the Frostbite it can reach a number that is high enough to kill an enemy. Or at least chunk them out, but 4/4 Subsuming Blade feels pretty rough. I really just wanted a spell that cost 1 and was playable. Maybe I could take Wicked Blaze, and then I could Wicked Blaze back some Dregs. Man, if only I had picked the draft, but you can't draft like that, I don't feel like. Because if you miss... Same thing with the not taking Drop Cage, right? If I draft those drafts and I miss the Wicked Blaze, or I don't see it until 4, 6, or 7, I'm just angry. and behind. I'm gonna skip that. That was a tough set of cards though, I think. Okay, I wanna go removals. Train Steward should go first. Multi-strike would be good here. Large Stone is not very helpful. I guess I could Large Stone a Train Steward, but it's not great. Yeah, it's multi-strike or bust. I'm gonna clear the Train Stewards. Then next up to go is the Whiplashes, but I'm not gonna pay to remove any more cards. The deck is affected very slightly by me removing these Train Stewards. Oh. I can't put this on Whiplash. What a shame. If only I had come to this event first. Oh well. I really wish that you could just put this event onto spells that don't have damage on them. I want to be able to purge the Whiplash there, because that would be really nice. Self-Made Harpy is not a problem. We don't attack much, so the spikes shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's probably wrong for me to take these spikes, because I should be expecting enemies to go to the pyre here. Maybe my plan is going to just be a pyre tanks it sort of plan. It's not out of the question. I could look for artifacts to help with that. I could hoard my money and then hit a big trinket shop and just fish for something that would save me. Don't ask me what. Cool. Okay. That Titan's Gratitude helps a lot. Maybe I maybe even want to just duplicate that. Desperate times and such. Another problem is that I'm not incanting on the top floor because I'm incanting, or the spells that I'm playing are all Frostbite, so they have to have multiple floors to enact their ultimate plan, which means that my top floor ends up looking like this and doing no damage. Look at that. How sad. I'm gonna get farmed. I'm gonna take so much damage here. An absolutely obscene amount of damage is going to come my way. Also, my Shark lived, which is tough. I'm gonna put the flash freeze here. I think that I actually need to do this. If this not killing Shark here is a very big disrespect to Self-Made Harpy, and we all know what happens when you disrespect Self-Made Harpy. Okay, I'm gonna take a lot from these next two waves, but I greeted for it. 20. Probably 20 from each. Oh wait, we got the Titan's Gratitude. Oh, Shark cost 1. What a big feed. It's fine, this way is similar. Okay. I took 32 for this trial? No, 42 for this trial? Damn, I took a lot of damage for this trial. That's okay. It'll all be worth it when it shows me something really good here, right? I sure hope so. What could it even show me that would be worth the damage I took here? I don't know. 42 damage. Votive Key. So Votive Key sounds really cool, and then you remember that Soulguard doesn't carry over shards, and then it's not that cool anymore. What a shame. It's just messy. It makes it hard to kill off all my dregs. This is a skip. Ice Storm is fine, I guess. I just need a spell. Maybe I take Preserve. No, I'll take Ice Storm. Maybe I get lucky and get 2+10s. Oh, Crushing Demise. Hey! That's a car. Okay, okay, okay. There's our plan. Man, how do I always forget Crushing Demise exists right up until it shows up to save my run? Excellent. I'm gonna clear these Whiplashes out. Holdover, maybe? Yeah, +10 is good. We take that onto Ice Storm. If I could see holdover, it'd be nuts. It's fine. Hey, 2 plus 10s. Look at that. Alright, this was a really good shot. Fortunate. A good swing. Absolutely. What's our next floor? It's Hellvent Herschel's Horde. Okay. I'm gonna buy a removal here. I think I remove one of the foregone powers now. Oh, we got the caverns. I'm just gonna skip this. I'm just gonna not trade Pyre Health at this point. Not when we're so close. Curse fell, thank the Lord, by the way. Different fell, like Rage fell would put me away here. The turn 1 could actually kill me. We have a nice easy first 2 turns on this fight. And we even pull the shark turn 1. Look at this. And okay, so I'm confident we kill Curse Spell here. Hot Shark is doing a lot of heavy lifting on this run. I mean, Hot Shark is doing the whole of carrying this run. Let's be real with ourselves here. Cool. I'm gonna try and incant this top 4 a little more when I have the opportunity. Absolutely hard carrying though is our boy, our shark in blue. A lot of these spells that I'm playing have to be killed or have to be played on enemies, which makes them... I guess I could have gotten... Yeah, I could have gotten one more incant by playing a drag up there and then drip falling it. It's worth noting, because it's worth doing. I just have to remember to in the future. Okay, I'm gonna flash freeze you. I'm gonna play Ice Storm on this 4 for sure. With it killing one of those goons, with it killing the backline, I'm just gonna Crushing Demise. Cool. That's 1 heavy down. This guy will pass away. Gonna clear this floor out. He'll die to the Frostbite, so I can almost guarantee the kill onto this foe. He doesn't die to the Frostbite? Man, that's tough. Okay. Well, in that case... He will die to the Frostbite, I suppose, is how I should phrase it now. He'll die from foregone power, so I can flash freeze, so... I just have to draw Crushing Demise for the double heavy waves. I can Frostbite one of them away. But there's 2 options. I can draw Crushing Demise, or I can just get a holdover on it. Those are our 2 choices on this run. With Dripfall, though, I can make some manipulations happen as well. And then, whenever it's safe to, I want to be applying Frostbite to Fell. It's a very different run from a normal version of this sort of a setup here. Can I kill my own shark? If I can, it's worth. Because the next wave is the last wave. 14 plus 6 is 20. I cannot. Okay, doesn't matter. You get off my train. Flash freeze Fell one more time. Obviously, if we get Cuddlebeard, this run is very over as well. That's the artifact that I should be hard searching it for, but, you know, we're fine for now. For now, everything is okay. Man, that minor refraction on the shark is so good. So good, though. Just looking if I would have killed without that minor refraction. I would have. Okay. Cool. So obviously you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Oh man. I don't know how else to put it, but oh man. This is gonna be tough. Because Chase Seraph. A plan based around defeating the heavies with Frostbite into Chase Seraph concerns me. However, we're moving away from that plan. Spike of the Stygian here is okay. It's a Frostbite injection, however, I'm not going to take it because this is going to be a card that I can't play until Seraph enters Relentless. So it's going to be a lot of dead draws. This is a double draw sort of setup, though. For the most part, the only turn where it's good to have extra energy is when I have Titan's Gratitude in hand, but that's okay. Soon, we're very close to this whole deck costing 0, actually, right? We have, what, two cards left? Yeah, 2 cards left. So if I go to the magic shop on the next floor, which is reasonable, I will have all of the spells except for the attuned one free. Kinstone Totem is free energy. I don't need it. I don't feel like I need the energy for anything. Because I don't. So I'm just going to take the money. And I am going to duplicate Crushing Demise. Okay. Welcome to the plan. I would really like to be able to take this trial here. Spikes. I'm gonna take the trial. There's a draw order that really messes us up here, but it's just I need to draw Shark turn 1. He never fails me. My man is punctual. And we have a 1 and 3. Oh, beauty. Don't play top floor because I want to be able to play the shark. Yeah, it's correct. It's fine. No, wait, it's not fine. I can't Crushing Demise on the mid floor anymore. That's not good. That's not what I should have done. Hopefully this does not bite me. I should probably have not even played Siren. I guess she takes the Collector, but still. Because I should play Attuned Titan's Gratitude here, but if I do that I don't play the shark, and then we're in trouble. So here's a turn where it would have been good to have Kinstone Totem. However, too bad. I have the Crushing Demises to deal with this. The guard will stop you here. You can just send this guy back down. He'll die from natural causes. That was a slight mistake. I'm still gonna follow through here. I will. It's worth it just because, so you can work the odds out for yourself. I'm gonna play Crushing Demise. Yeah, that outcome is fine. The odds of that being something that really screws me over are pretty low, and there's a small chance that it kills a heavy and handles a big problem. So I think it's worth. Great work, Crushing Demise. I could just keep juggling this dude. I think I do, even, just because then I can double Ice Storm here. And then we kill this boy. It is worth mentioning, I do need to make sure these Steel Wings pass away. But I should get the Frost, I should get the Incant triggers rather. Okay, we're gonna make it to Seraph with the money, so we are in an okay position at the very least. And just Titan's Gratitude him. This is the last wave that's even remotely concerning. I want a fresh shark. Double flash freeze. Hey, we're getting a reasonable number of incants playing mid-floor. You're dead? Yeah, you're dead. Could Ice Storm this and maybe... No, because the boss does more damage than the Shade Wings, so it's fine to do this. I should have played Titan's Gratitude, I guess. It shouldn't matter too much. Although it would matter, it might matter a little bit here. The shark, so it was actually really important for me to play mid-floor here. If I didn't, I might have lost. I would have come close at the very least, but having the extra round of shark might have made it look a lot different either way. I don't know, it's hard to say. We kill him exactly with this setup, maybe the other setup we have extra time, who knows. These cards are not useful. I've seen this pick before, haven't I? No. Thank you. Lots of really bad packs, but we had one or two good ones, and that's all that you need. So one thing to consider here is doubling the sharks. I think it's bad, but it could be good, but it's probably bad. I'm just gonna go right. What do you got for me? Trader's Quill, Hell's Banners, and Precious Plating. Precious Plating might be good. I predict a lot of heavies walking by me, although maybe not. Maybe I just have to plan entirely for Seraph. Definitely taking this -1. If I'm planning entirely for Seraph, I want to pull double stack here. Hold over. Take this to 0. Am I gonna hold over? Let's think. If I am, what am I gonna do it on? You're probably thinking Crushing Demise, but it's probably not worth it here. Let's take our 2 removals real quick. One of them goes to Foregone Power, and the other goes to a drag. 19 cards. I'll have 440 after Precious Plating, so I'll be able to reroll. I can buy Precious Plating, reroll. I don't think I need to buy Precious Plating though. Cuddlebeard. Okay, we win. Sick. Really, really good. Oh, baby. Hammer Chestplates does a lot here as well, actually. I think it's fine. Damn, that's so good. Okay. So, hold over Flash Freeze for sure. Off of that. So, I'm going to use Crushing. So, Shark kills backline. Crushing Demise kills heavies, and then I just spam Frostbite on Seraph with the held over Flash Freeze, and that's the game plan. Nice. We lost space on a good floor. Can I win a 1 and 3? Oh man. I'm just too smooth. So Seraph is obviously going to cut his Frostbite quite a bit, but that doesn't matter, because he's going to take a lot of Frostbite as well, as you can probably imagine here. I'm going to go so far as to Drip Fall this guy. Nice. Don't even take any Frostbite or any Ember Drain from that. I think that that's just too much value to miss out on. I guess I could have killed him, but pushing him down 1 turn doesn't matter that much either. Wait, that guy lived? Why did he live? How did he live? What? Oh, because of the hammered chest plates. Ah, I'm a fool. Okay. It is that way. Maybe throw a Flash Freeze here? It's probably worth it to save this 15 health. No, wait, I just use a drag for that. Right, way better. Crushing Demise the double heavies, or Crushing Demise the Pyro Wings? Double heavies. God, I'm actually just so clean. What the hell? This is a turn where we're going to swing so much Frostbite that we probably win. Or we position to win from this. Thank you, Cuddlebeard, for giving me this great blessing. Swing up to 46, he cuts it down to 23, but still. Okay, this is just Titan's Gratitude on this floor. Crushing Demise here. Yeah, for sure. I want to Drip Fall Seraph here. Seraph can take all of the Frostbite from this. I could have Foregone Powered, but then I might lose my Drip Fall rather. Throw the Ice Storm down here. No, wait. Don't, because I do not want to kill the Light Wings. Yeah, throw it up here. Just for the incant. Killing the Light Wings is bad because then the Shark lives, and we don't want the Shark living at half HP. We also miss 5 Frostbite, which is important as well. We're hovering around an okay amount of Frostbite here on Seraph. We got the Crushing Demise. God, what a great card. Because the big thing to remember is we also generate a lot of Frostbite in Relentless. Keeping Chase Seraph at 52 Frostbite is insane. Imagine how much Frostbite this boy would be at otherwise. Crush here. Ice Storm Titans up here for sure. Then I just throw another freeze at Seraph and kill you. Cool. Turns out the plan was to kill through spells for all of the shit that I get melting, and it's a lot. I will say, it's a lot. I am very, very anti-melting, and for all of that, I have to admit, Crushing Demise is one of the best cards in this game. I'm going to let this heavy go through. I don't want to mess around with this floor's layout too much. Crush. Because this is... Chase Seraph does not do the chase thing anymore. So, all of this Frostbite is now permanent, and he just took 114 for that round. So, with that in mind, I think it's pretty doomed. Because he's going to take a lot of... He's going to tick down a lot over the next 2 or 3 rounds. Double Ice Storm up there, yeah. It's not 100% over, to be fair. I should... Like, I'm not gonna be cocky or anything like that. There's still a loss in the cards, potentially. There's Worlds, but we're in a great spot. 363. I should have played Crushing Demise first. That was really bad. You see, that's a big mistake. That is going to cost me. I should daze. Could drop this guy, I guess. He's just gonna get in the way, though. Yeah, that was a bit of a big throw. At least we killed this thing. Gonna take 10 on the... So I have to get Seraph. I think we have this, right? Yeah, okay. Nice. This is a pretty... A pretty... cool run. You can click off the video now. It's also a very blue run. All of these cards have a very similar color palette. Titan's Gratitude's kind of purple. Got up to 478 on the Frostbite. Pretty unorthodox run. The Siren of the Sea ended up being important, even though it may not have looked like it. This is a good example of something which is the fact that Chase Seraph doesn't hard counter. This is something that I've demonstrated before. You can look at Chase Seraph and you can go, oh yeah, I can't play Frostbite, it's Chase Seraph. But when you full commit and then roll into Cuddlebeard, you can. Would we have won this without Cuddlebeard? Probably not. The priority... But I guess what I should say is it probably would have looked a lot less close if I hadn't messed up that Crushing Demise, but it would have been tougher. There would have been a little more well, I guess I can't say there would have been more planning for it because I didn't have Cuddlebeard until floor 8. I would have to have incanted top 4 more, basically. My entire focus would be on incanting top 4 instead of applying Frostbite to Seraph. Yeah, so the difference, it would look similar, actually. The difference would be I would hold over probably Ice Storm, and I would just play Ice Storm on the top 4 every turn. And I would just focus on incanting that top 4 as much as possible to get Soul Guard up. But, you know, we got the Cuddlebeard, so you take those. Very, very lucky. Very happy about that. And that's the end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget, you can leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.